there was not really much to do. So there was one coach who asked my brother to start as a first when he's 3 years older. I was that time 8 years old. So when he started actually to do something apart from education, I was so excited as well to do something after school and stuff like this. But I didn't start yet because they said to me that I'm too young. So I started when I was 10, and I was pretty much following my brother. Pretty much my entire not career, but until I was under 23, we are always pretty much training together and sometimes even racing when I was first year under 23. So I was pretty much I started into cycling because of my brother pretty much. So that's the story.
And that was road cycling right away? Or
Yeah.
mountain biking crosses?
In Poland you have to deal pretty much with every type of bike it's out there. You just can't stick to the road bike during the winter because it's impossible. So pretty much you're trying pretty much everything. You're training in the winter on the mountain bike or on the cyclocross bike, or I was even trying to when I started racing actually. So I did a bit of track racing. So a bit of everything. But yeah, mainly I was always dreaming or thinking about being professional, road cyclist. So that was my main sport.
When did you find out that you were good at cycling, that you had talent for it?
I don't know if I was good or because I started so early, but straight from the gun, I would say the first race I've done, I won. So it was great, but in the end, during the time I started, actually when I was 10, the first races, then until I don't know, junior or under 23, I have won a lot of races, I would say, actually. But on the end of the day, that there was always something that was that you can actually make mistake, like forget about actually. Sooner or later you have to remember that actually you are not only so good because you're talented, but as well because you work hard and stuff like this. So even I was winning so much that I never forgot, and I'm thankful really to the coaches around me. When I was young, they always remind me about working hard and being polite and stuff like this. They create and they sharpen my character, so it was wonderful period. The most race I followed when I was young, when I started, actually was Tour of Poland. That was the biggest event, and that was actually for the Polish kid, that was the biggest race, and it probably still is for most of the kids in Poland. So that race, create a bit my imagination how the pro peloton looked like. And actually I had the opportunity when I was 12, 13, or 11, 12, 13 to race like the mini Tour de Pologne. So it was great event that we could race on in Tour of Poland. We always have this final circuits as a pro riders, we the 200 kilometers stage, and then you have to do this 6 or 7 laps of 10 kilometers, whatever, joking, and we were racing always on this small circuit, so it was kind of nice thing for the for myself, for youngsters now, that you could race on the same parkour and then cheer on the pro riders or your idols. Last year for sure more than 30,000, I would say. That's I don't really know if it was 31 or I'm pretty sure that I went over that 30, which is threshold. I'm strict with my training and stuff like this, but I don't know if I'm really into collecting all the stats and checking. Actually on the end it's nice to see and think about how much you actually have done in your entire career, in your entire life, how much kilometers you rode on the bike. But on the end, if I did 30 or 31 or 32, that doesn't really matter. Maybe it's matter if it's 29.9. Most of the days, you know, I'm free to take my mountain bike or my cyclocross bike or gravel bike even, or whatever there is. You know, just you know, during those months like November or December, I'm just trying to move, not stress about hours on the bike and stuff like this. The training is not so strict yet, so I can enjoy a bit more, trying new things or different things. So yeah, that's nice.